Oh yeah, Ethan, try not to burp into the microphone as much. I leave it in because it's funny, but it's also kind of gross.
He's got to ear that.
Did you just suggest that I don't burp in the microphone?
Yes.
Yes.
Ethan, if you burp, I'm going to have to censor with a fart.
No. Even if he
All right, I'm
hears
going to
it.
start recording the video in 3, 2, 1, go. Right, I'm going to go back to the title screen. real
Yeah,
quick.
that was a good burp. Welcome back to Game Mavericks.
We were gone.
Welcome back to Sniff Mavericks.
Welcome back to Sniff Mavericks.
Oh yeah, Ethan, you're still streaming.
Oh, shoot. I gotta stop that.
You guys can hear the game, right?
No.
Let me see here. No, I got it pushed up all the way, and I got nah.
¿Por qué estás? Jeez,
It's
Hold on,
literally
I'll fix
not
it.
even a couple seconds in. This is what he said not to do.
We're not recording yet.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, that's right, I muted it. I forgot.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
now I
forgot,
can hear
remember?
it, so now I can turn it down.
I still can't hear it. Shit. I don't like Sonic the Hedgehog, so I'm gonna keep it turned down anyway.
Got it.
All right.
Well, good thing I prepped for this. So I got a whole little topic listing we can talk about currently what's been happening over the... What?
No, I'm just surprised.
Alonso's reading the charge, so we can date the episode as well as possible.
Yes.
I mean, they're always dated. None of this stuff is evergreen.
Welcome back to Goat Sack Mavericks.
See,
Ethan's
that's not
accusing
evergreen
us
because
Ethan's accusing us of dating the episode when literally in the last session we recorded, he's like,
We're recording this on Sunday, October 29th at 16:21 Minnesota time.
and he's watching
the
his hockey game that's only going to happen that time of year.
Exactly. I don't know why people make such a big deal about dating the episodes, but yes, today the Minnesota Wild take on another opponent. They take on the state of Seattle. We are playing the Seattle Kraken tonight at 8 p.m., so I have to finish by 8 p.m.
Oh yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog is going to be in Sonic 3, the movie.
oh, yes.
They've been showing the
He's gonna
details
play
of him and
ice
everything.
hockey, the game. Oh, that's right. This is our first segment back in about 2 months. So, welcome back, everybody.
Has it been 2 months?
October 10th is the last one. Today is December 10th, right?
Oh shit, right on time.
Huh. October 10th is my parents' wedding anniversary, coincidentally.
And you were recording this rather than celebrating with them.
No, October 10th
Yeah,
was.
celebrating with them.
Yeah.
I think a wedding anniversary is something you don't necessarily celebrate with somebody unless it's your spouse.
I mean, without
to
that
be
marriage,
fair-
you don't exist, so it's a kind of a big thing.
You don't have to be married to have kids, my friend.
Well, it did help push it. I mean, just saying.
I mean, it didn't stop my parents.
I was going to mention that, but I thought
It's not
maybe
a
it would be-
one-to-one comparison, but it does help.
Well, a lot of times marriage comes after the conceiving of a child, like with my parents.
And that's why divorce rate is over 50%.
Oh yeah, baby. or nowadays, you could just be another childless millennial like Nicole and myself.
Well,
Yeah, but you're Shinzo Abe wouldn't enjoy that. You need to procreate.
Is he the Prime Minister
Yes.
of Japan?
I
Yeah,
thought
the one
he-
that got blunder busted.
yeah, I was about to say, I thought he died. He got,
Yeah, he was
assassinated.
assassinated.
What? When did this happen?
A while ago.
Earlier this year, I'll put
No, it
up
was last year.
The Prime Minister of Japan?
the former Prime
Yeah,
Minister of Japan.
Former.
Bef-
No, I didn't
even
even know
before he
about
died.
that. I guess I didn't keep. I guess I don't keep up on my modern
Japanese
events very
politics.
It was a pretty big thing. Yeah, the dude, he was a former military dude or something like that. He custom built a gun out of nowhere.
I like how Alonzo's synecdoche, oh fucking hell. I like how Alonzo's synonym for like military veteran is former military dude.
Well, yeah, he doesn't deserve the respect of like
his
an actual title.
His title was military dude,
Yeah.
and now it's former military dude because he's dead. And now he's dead.
Although I wasn't the biggest Shinzo Abe fan, but I mean, still, like, dude went in.
He didn't deserve to
definitely
die
was
like
not-
that.
All right, what happened? It was 2020 is when he was. No. Let me get the 2022. So yeah, it was last year.
How did he get blasted?
Yeah, I
The
think he
dude,
was given a speech and he got sniped.
Yeah. Yeah, the dude came in and shot it with like a homemade firearm.
I was gonna say they don't have firearms and.
Yeah, but you can if you got the know-how, you can make something a projectile weapon.
Yeah, well, obviously, but that's I'm surprised that I didn't know about that.
Oh yeah, it was a big old thing, man.
Remember when Mikey
Why don't we
didn't?
talk about the video game?
Remember when Mikey didn't know about?
Well, because you don't like the video game, Ethan. That's why you always stray
No.
away from the video game.
Hold on. Well, let's listen to what Mikey has to say.
Never mind. I was gonna say, remember in like 2014, there was this huge current event that everybody was talking about, and somehow Mikey didn't learn about it until like 4 months after the fact.
Ferguson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was like months later. He's like, "What's Ferguson?" Yeah.
Well, if
that
we can
was
go on
especially.
the topic list, I do have the Game Awards that happened not too long ago. Did any of you
I
watch
haven't-
that? The game
No, I
advertisements?
Neither. Nor have I played a single game this year. So
Yeah, I have that in my
Really?
notes that you probably didn't play any games, so it's gonna be mostly me and Mikey talking about it. That's literally my notes. Like, if possible, Ethan maybe talks about it. But okay, so the Game Awards, Mikey, did you watch them all, and did you
I have not
kind of
seen.
see the controversy afterwards?
I've not seen a single. I know that they basically told Eiji Aonuma to hurry up when he was giving his
that it was
acceptance
super
speech.
disrespectful. It was to a lot of them. There was Astarion's voice actor from Baldur's Gate, or actor for Baldur's Gate 3 was talking about representation, and they started playing the music on him. So he had to cut his whole like speech up. But it was like, dude's talking about pretty important stuff, and it was really interesting. I think it was 30 minutes out of the 3-hour show was for awards.
Yeah, the rest of
Yeah,
it's
so
commercials and trailers.
Yes, and they gave like the clueless celebrities that are there to hype up their game, talking too much. Like, dude, nobody really cares. It was really interesting. And then happy Baldur's Gate 1, you know.
Yeah.
People are pissed that Spider-Man got snubbed apparently, but it's like, I mean, Spider-Man was good, but like this year in games there was a lot of good stuff.
Apparently,
but-
that Spider-Man game took it upon itself to refashion the Spanish language to be gender neutral, and then
Yeah.
sold that version of Spanish to actual Spanish-speaking countries. So it wasn't.
Yeah. I don't think they had a bunch of on the language team there. Another big factor about this year, especially in gaming, lots of really good games, but there was massive layoffs. So that's another thing a lot of people are trying to speak out on, because a lot of these developers are getting canned, but these amazing games are coming out. So
Yeah.
next year is going to be rough. You're going to see a lot of a gap in probably games and quality because they just laid off a shit ton to get their, the corporate overlords their money.
Yeah.
they love money. It's so.
That was the reason I got out of the game industry before I even started. I didn't finish my schooling because it was like ridiculous, and I was only in school. But it's just like somehow I was never doing enough work, and I wasn't doing it fast enough.
Can you imagine, Mikey? Let's say you work on a game and everything like that, and it gets an award, and you're given like your 30 seconds. You want to talk about some really inspiring stuff. Like, hey, hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows
is-
it's
hold on.
advertisements.
Is Shadow
Yeah.
supposed to be following you right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, there he is. I wasn't even paying attention at all, and then I heard him fall and die.
Let's talk about the game. I'm not even paying attention.
Well, I'm watching. I'm watching like the platforms he's going on. I wasn't paying attention to Shadow following him. because I'm just kind of like watching the flashing colors. I'm like, oh, he's
The flashing colors.
Alonso, you need to hear this. Ethan got a new laptop for Black Friday, and he's having trouble with his internet connection. So he's like, Mikey, come call me on the Discord and help me figure out how to use my computer. So I do that, and then like we end up talking about random, just making jokes like we do here on Mavericks. And then Nicole in the background is like, you called him to help with the computer, and you've been talking about nonsense the whole time. And then while we're talking, Nicole's like, oh, Ethan, you want some ice cream? And he's like, oh boy, ice cream. And then he skedaddles off to go grab like an ice cream bar or something while he's in the middle of a conversation with me. Like, he was...
That sounds about right.
No, Nicole didn't ask me. I just said, hold on, everybody. I have to stop for a second. I have to go get myself ice cream. And she's like, Ethan, he's trying to help you. Why are you getting ice cream? Like, because Ethan can't operate without his icèd cream.
Say there, Coach. Would you like to try some of our free icèd cream?
It calms my nerves and helps me think. And we didn't resolve the issue anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Alonzo and everybody watching, the 10,000 fans we've got. Okay, so I got this new computer. Connects to the internet. I use it happy joy for about 15 minutes. And then the router stops providing internet to the laptop and every single phone in the house.
Well, that's great.
But the internet still broadcasts to our Roku devices on our televisions. But and the Alexa, but it stops broadcasting to our phones and the laptop itself. So something about the laptop being connected to the router breaks it for certain devices, but not all of them. And I cannot figure out how the fuck to fix it. It's a brand new computer, and I can't use it for more than like 10 minutes at a time.
Huh.
Like what is happening? I don't even understand like where to start looking. What do I type in a search bar?
It's a single router, right? Or
Yeah.
do you have like a mesh system in there?
No, it's a router. Do you know who you're talking to? I'm watching this on a CRT TV right now.
Yeah, I saw that on your little snap. Like, I'm watching anime on a laptop through my CRT TV. I'm like, that is so Ethan.
Well, that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm watching Mikey play on the CRT also.
You know what? Yeah.
The best part about CRTs is how dark the blacks are.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen an OLED?
Yes, my PS Vita is an OLED.
No, but like a
big
TV,
one.
like OLED, like an actual like
No.
updated tech OLED.
Yeah.
Then yeah, okay,
No.
then yeah, then you like OLED TVs are kind of like helping the consoles look next gen. Basically, it's I don't know, man. When I got my LG CX, man, it was kind of eye opening for me.
I didn't appreciate how nice. Well, like, what am I trying to say here? Like, I plugged my PS4 in and played a game for the first time in ages after I'd been playing so much retro stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, yeah, I plugged in The Last of Us, and, you know, there's so much section of that game that is, like, you're in dark areas. It had been 10 years since I'd played Last of Us last.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, let's play this game again. Let's go take a trip down memory lane. Like, all the darks on my TV look like gray,
Yeah.
and nothing actually looks pitch black. I'm like, this looks like fucking dog shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, a lot of it is
it's
with a lot of games now. It's the TV is what is kind of pushing. That's why I don't do the true 4K on my consoles. It's always like checkerboarded and upscaled because a lot of the TVs are doing a lot of that heavy lifting. So if you don't have the TV to correlate with the game, sometimes it doesn't look as good as it could be.
Well, that whole thing
Meanwhile,
with
my PS2 looks really good on component cables.
Yeah, because that's built for the CRT.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to update the.
I remember
it's
I had to-
Unfortunate with technology.
I had to convince Ethan to get those component cables. He was playing Persona 3 during sophomore year in his room with that Brazilian guy who got deported.
Oh shit! God damn it, Michael.
No, you're getting your line of events mixed up. We got the component cables because Alonzo and I were doing the solo Let's Play of Silent Hill and Silent Hill 2.
But contemporaneously with that, you were playing Persona 3.
No, because the TV I had that I brought to college that year did not have component. It only had S-Video, which I didn't. Did they even make S-Video inputs for the PS2? I don't think so.
Well, it has a multi-out analog connector, so everything
Ethan,
goes
I'm
straight.
glad you reminded me of Silent Hill. Have you guys heard about the shit show that is Silent Hill Ascension?
Is that streaming show where you vote?
It is a streaming show that is primarily produced by AI components, where the animations are literally doing the heavy lifting and it still looks like shit. It's written by AI, and the producers and all the people in lead spots are all AI enthusiasts on their LinkedIn profiles.
No.
Stop.
It's so bad. I
So
watched
I
a couple
know-
streams.
I know they announced 4 new Silent Hill projects last year, which was the Silent Hill remake, the Silent Hill Ancient Japan one, the Silent Hill Ascension, which I don't even know what that is, and what was the 4th one?
I think Ascension was it?
I just said Ascension as the
Oh,
third
they
one.
did.
There was
What was
like
the fourth
another
one?
game. There were like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to get excited. For
Oh
any
no,
of this
if
stuff.
Konami's in the lead, I'm not excited at all. Silent Hill 2
I'm not-
remake's gonna probably suck so bad.
It's gonna
Die.
I wish that they would just like include an actual an actual copy of Silent Hill 2, the original, on it. Then it would be a lot more easy to swallow.
Well, they
So new-
destroyed the
so new-
original copy, remember?
Yes, but you can reverse engineer the disc itself.
Oh yeah, man, they don't. I mean,
Too
the
much
modders
work.
are the ones doing that.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of video game publisher deletes the master copy
Space
of their
saving.
video game?
They were so. It's a lot of those companies at the time were so short-sighted. And they had because in the game industry, video game preservation is like not considered at all.
Yeah.
It was make space for the new stuff and just delete it. We can always we got a copy somewhere else.
You can literally store your backups on magnetic tape for dirt cheap.
Right.
Like,
But remember, this is an industry.
You know that the assets are there somewhere. I just don't think they know where they are. Who knows? Are they back in? Like, what's going? I don't know what's going on in the story.
okay, so Shadow
They're in
and Silver use their Chaos Emeralds to go back in time to the. Remember, Rouge said earlier in the story when we were at Kingdom Valley that there was a horrible accident
You're going to
20
leave
years
it
ago or
behind?
something.
But a major accident occurred 10 years ago, and no one's lived there since.
20 years ago or something.
10 years ago. 20 years ago or something.
So they decided to go back in time to find out the truth of that accident. And it turns out the Duke of Soleanna was experimenting with a god and split it into two
Yes,
separate
of
entities,
course.
Iblis and
Boy.
Mephiles. So,
Well, first of all, who is that little piglet right there?
that's Elise.
Control!
I know it is, but remember, I was like, she looks like a swine. Well, no,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
a piglet.
Yeah. You two
That was supposed to constitute a Mikey giggle.
Well, you're gonna have to try a little harder, mein Freund. By the way, I want to point this out. Silver gave his Chaos Emerald to Elise, the blue one, I think. It's gonna show it in a second if it hasn't already. But either way, I'll put up a footage of it. And
How am I supposed to know which one is Silver?
Silver's the white one. But
I was
Silver
gonna go with
Sooner than I expected.
Silver gave
Never mind.
his Chaos Emerald to Elise when
Omega
she
is
was a
still in
baby.
pursuit of
And she has had it for 20 years.
10 years ago.
Which
What did you find
directly
10 years ago?
contradicts the
I need
rest
you to
of the
access
entire
to
series
UX
up to
database.
this point.
Specifically, find out
Oh,
what
that's
materials the
that
Scepter of
that
Darkness
that
was
every
made
time they've
from.
collected the blue Chaos
Sure.
Emerald when she's supposed to
But
have
yeah,
had
that
it in her
answered my
possession this
question.
whole time.
Yeah,
I
up
found
until
means
Eggman
to
attacked the
seal
Festival of the
Mavericks.
Sun at the beginning of Sonic's story, she's had it. So, that to me suggests that this is in a separate timeline from the other games, like that alone.